Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Awakening Through Surrender, the Goddess of Sleep in the Ancient Practice of Conscious Rest. Tonight, we'll be paying a little bit of honor to Devi Nidra and her history, as well as an actual Yoga Nidra practice. So, I am just going to first talk about the Devi Mahatmya, Markandeya Purana, the most significant textual source for Devi Nidra, is the Devi Mahatmya, also called Durga Saptashati or Shandipath. The chapters 81 to 93 of the Markandeya Purana, a scripture of roughly the 6th century CE. It's a central text to Shakta Hinduism. And in the opening chapter, the sage Markandeya narrates a cosmic origin story. After each cycle of creation, Mahavishnu reclines upon a 1,000-hooded serpent, Shesha. Floating upon the cosmic ocean, Vishnu enters Yoga Nidra, a state of deep meditative sleep. From this sleep, the universe will eventually be reborn, but two demons, Madhu and Kaitbaha, arise from the wax of Vishnu's ears and attack Brahma, who sits upon the lotus emerging from Vishnu's navel. Brahma does not fight, instead he sings, and he recites the Ratri Suktam, the hymn of the night, praising and invoking the goddess who is Vishnu's sleep, begging her to withdraw from the Lord's eyes so that he may awaken and destroy the demons. And the text tells us that hearing Brahma's praise, the goddess Yoga Nidra, the very power that covers Vishnu's awareness, leaves his eyes, and he awakes from his deep meditative slumber. This is the Markandeya Purana, chapter 1. And this has been verified through and against the Sanskrit text and the English translation by Vivek Debroy, published in Penguins in 2019. So there's a few ancient sources, the Rig Veda, Ratri Suktam, and some beautiful lines from different sources. The Devi Mahatmya, which is chapter 5, has a very famous passage, at least recited, chapter 5 in the Aparjita Stuti. The translation: I pay obeisance again and again to the Devi, who is present in all living beings in the form of sleep. And it's a verse recited millions of times each day across India and the diaspora. The goddess is sleep. She dwells within every living being as the power of rest, renewal, and surrender. We cannot sleep. It is her grace that is being blocked, not her absence, when we cannot sleep. So there's some ancient sources. Also, sleep is mentioned in the Yoga Sutras. Patanjali, in 10.1, says sleep is a modification of the mind which has for its support the absence of objects. It's a state dominated by tamas. Patanjali is telling us that sleep is a vritti, a mental modification, like thought or memory. And it's not merely the body shutting down. It's a specific state of consciousness. The Shruta Samhita, one of the two foundational texts of Ayurveda, and also the Mandukya Upanishad describes 4 states of consciousness. The first 3 are waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. And the 4th is turiya, pure consciousness beyond all states, verse 7. Not inward awareness, not outward awareness, not both. The cessation of all phenomena, peaceful, auspicious, non-dual. This is the 4th, this is the self. Yogis have always known that there's a state beyond ordinary sleep, a state of conscious rest. And this is what we're aiming for tonight in our practice. So our mythological story of Devi Nidra, who we honor, contains 3 teachings for modern insomnia. One is that sleep is active and not passive. So the reference to Devi Nidra does not merely allow sleep to happen. She is the power of sleep. She actively envelops Vishnu's consciousness. She must be invoked. She must be withdrawn for awakening to occur. This is what modern neuroscience tells us. Sleep is an active neurophysiological process, and it's not the absence of wakefulness. It's a distinctly different state of consciousness that must be cultivated. The goddess must be invoked. Brahma had to sing the Ratri Suktam to awaken Devi Nidra's attention. She does not force herself upon us, she waits to be called, and this is the foundational principle of all spiritual practice. The divine responds to invocation. But tonight, before I guide you through the practice, I just want to talk about the difference between the term Yoga Nidra, which appears in these ancient texts. These are not a practice in the ancient texts for humans. In the Mahabharata, the Devi Mahatmya, 6th century CE, and the Devi Bhagavata Purana, Yoga Nidra describes Vishnu's state of cosmic sleep, the divine state of restful awareness, not as a human practice. It isn't until the modern interpretation of Swami Satyananda Saraswati in the 1960s of the School of Yoga in Mungar, India, who adapts this form of ancient tantric practice of Nisa, in which the awareness or mantras are systematically placed in different parts of the body. Swami Satyananda simplified this by replacing Sanskrit mantra with a mental recitation of the body parts, making it accessible to everyone regardless of religious background. In his book, Yoga Nidra was published in 1976, and he explicitly stated that he constructed the practice to incorporate the essence of traditional Nisa without having complicated ritualistic drawbacks. So the references to Nidra are ancient, but the practice that we will be going through this evening is basically from the 1960s, built from an ancient tantric element. And both are powerful, but they are definitely not the same thing. There's a lot of interesting research and science that supports the practice of Yoga Nidra, as randomized controlled trials have found that it produced statistically significant reductions in salivary cortisol in patients with chronic insomnia. And I would also encourage you to do your own research, of course. But let's begin. Take a blanket or cushions, anything to make your body comfortable. If you need a cushion under the knees or under the head, make sure that your body is at a good temperature for rest, not too cold, not too hot. Lie on your back in Shavasana, corpse pose. Let your legs fall open naturally, feet flopping outward, arms by your sides, palms facing up. This is the gesture of receptivity, of surrender. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale fully through your mouth. Let something release with that exhale. Again, deep breath in. And one more time, inhaling. We're going to set sankalpa, a short positive intention stated in the present tense. So it's stated as if it's already true. It's not a wish, it's a seed planted in fertile soil, so of your subconscious mind. You can choose your own one, or you can just use mine. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. Or silently repeat that, whatever your sankalpa may be. Feel it as though it's already true. Bring your awareness to the right side of your body. We will move through each part with gentle attention. Don't move. Just simply be aware. The right thumb, the right index finger, the right middle finger, the right ring finger, the right little finger, the palm of the right hand, the back of the right hand, the right wrist, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder. Move your awareness to the right side of your chest, the right side of your waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the right knee, the right calf, the right ankle, the right heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the ring, the right big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, the little toe. Now the left side, the left thumb, the left index finger, the left middle finger, the right ring finger, the left little finger, the palm of the left hand, the back of the left hand, the left wrist, the left forearm, the left elbow, the left upper arm, the left shoulder, the left side of your chest, the left side of your waist, the left hip, the left thigh, the left knee, the left calf, the left ankle, the left heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the left big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, the little toe. Now the back of your body, back of your head, your neck, your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your buttocks, the backs of both thighs, the backs of both knees, the backs of both calves, both heels. Now the front, the crown of your head, your forehead, your temples, your eyebrows, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your lips, your chin, your throat, your chest, your abdomen, your navel, your hips, the front of both thighs, both kneecaps, the front of both shins, the tops of both feet, all 10 toes together. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Do not change it, simply watch it. The gentle rise and fall of your belly, the cool air entering your nostrils, the warm air leaving. Each breath's a wave coming to the shore and returning to the ocean. You are the ocean. The waves come and go. You remain. If your mind wanders, gently return it to the breath. No judgment, no force, simply return. Now I will name pairs of opposites. Simply imagine each one. The warmth of sunlight, the coolness of moonlight, the heaviness of stone, the lightness of a feather, the stillness of a mountain, the movement of a river, the vastness of the sky, and the intimacy of a seed. Now expand your awareness beyond your body. Feel the space around you, the room you are in, the building, the earth beneath you, the sky above. Feel yourself held by the earth, breathed by the atmosphere, warmed by the sun in the dark. You are not separate from any of this. You are part of the living cosmos, and Devi Nidra holds all of it in her embrace. Now return to your sankalpa. Repeat it 3 times with the same feeling of certainty. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. Plant this seed deep in the soil of your subconscious. It will grow. Now we begin to return. Bring your awareness back to your breath. 3 conscious breaths in and out, in and out, in and out. Become aware of the sounds around you, the surface beneath your body, the temperature of the air on your skin. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch if that feels good, and when you are ready, roll onto the right side, the lunar channel, the channel of calm. Sitting now in your comfortable seat, keep your eyes closed and bow your head. Remember, Devi Nidra is not distant. She is present in every living being as sleep itself. My Devi Nidra embraces you tonight. May your sleep be deep, your dreams be gentle, and your awakening be luminous. Om Devi Nidraya Namaha.